The Cristo Redentor negated the powers of the Kansas City Chiefs and their devil magic because 256 miles away from that statue of Jesus,
Praise the Lord!
the Los Angeles Chargers defeated the Kansas City Chiefs 27-21, putting an end to one of the longest streaks in one possession games in NFL history. And everyone outside of Kansas City, Missouri is rejoicing the fall of the empire. And good. This is Hilltime Sports, and I'm going to break it all down. Despite what my brother said about Justin Herbert, that guy looked like an MVP candidate. 318 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 32 yards on the ground, including that game-sealing scramble to put the game on ice. Oh boy! Herbert threw a great ball to Keenan Allen in the end zone to put them up 20-12. One thing I will add is that Justin Herbert was letting it fly, averaging 10.2 yards per depth of target to Patrick Mahomes' 7.1. Marion Hampton finished with 48 yards rushing, which was a bit disappointing, but again, it's his first game. And when you're playing the Kansas City Chiefs, I mean, you're going to go up against one of the best tackling teams in the NFL. Just ask Saquon Barkley in the Super Bowl. Mahomes, on the other hand, was his usual self, using his black magic to go around and throw balls that would make you double take. He finished with 258 yards and 1 touchdown, including that beautiful ball thrown to Travis Kelce that he just walked into the end zone. No one was covering. Unfortunately, that missed extra point and that failed 2-point conversion were very important. That's 3 points off the board, and they could have tied it at 13 all. Travis Kelce was up to his old tricks, shoving Tierre Tart and forcing him to unleash his inner Deacon Jones and slapped him in the face. Head slap, my friend, something that's banned in the NFL today if you don't already know. But Tart would have the last laugh. I mean, so he would have 2 batted balls, which could have changed the momentum of the game, including one that was in the red zone. But let's go back to that throw from Patrick Mahomes, veering to his right, getting chased down by Khalil Mack, knocked over, but delivering a beautiful ball to Hollywood Brown, who looked like he was covered by Adoree Jackson. Yes, that's still giving me flashbacks from Thursday night. But speaking of Hollywood, I didn't see Taylor Swift on my screen. But no, seriously, Hollywood Brown finished with, let me double check, he finished with 10 receptions, 99 yards because Xavier Worthy was hurt. And despite most people not liking the Chiefs, you never want a player to get injured. A really interesting stat is that Patrick Mahomes only had 2.64 seconds to throw. Now, I said earlier that I don't trust the Chiefs' offensive line. Was it that, or was Patrick Mahomes just getting the ball off really quick? Only time will tell as the season goes on. They play Philadelphia next week. Also, Derwin James Jr. had 2 tackles with a 66% completion percentage. Again, not the greatest in my opinion. I think like under 60% is really good for a defensive back, but I'm not 100% sure. Isaiah Pacheco did not perform very well, only mustering 25 yards on 5 carries, and maybe that's because they were down early in the game, but he's got to get more yards to get more touches. Pacheco, Hunt, Mahomes had the most rushing yards on the team with 52 and a rushing touchdown, but let's talk about that 3-headed monster of Keenan Allen, Quentin Johnston, and Ladd McConkey, who all had 70 plus yards receiving, including Johnston's 2 TDs that made the game a lot easier for the Chargers to win. But if I were to choose 3 plays that really stood out as the most impactful, I would say the missed PAT from Harrison Butker that could have tied it up. And then you had that first down play from Justin Herbert to Drisley. And finally, that final scramble that took the air out of the stadium, iced the game from Justin Herbert. Very good stuff. But what were your top favorite players? Do you guys agree with those impact plays, or was it something else? I could be wrong, but it's just my opinion on the game. But in the end, good prevailed over evil, and everyone except for maybe people in Missouri and my neighbor went home happy with a good game. The Chiefs started 0-1, and you'd like to see that if you're an AFC West fan. There's a chink in that armor. The dragon looks like it's ready to be slain. But again, if you like football analysis and you like my personality or whatever, don't forget to like and subscribe. I am 13 subscribers away from the number 100, and I would love to hit that soon, and maybe I'll do something special for that. But again, this is Hill Time Sports, and Viva Cristo Rey, and adios.